Hello, I'm Ben Stein, and today I'm going to make history. I'm putting up $5,000 that says I know more than you.
So if you're smart enough, fast enough, and if you've got the guts,
You can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, there's a negligee under that Brooks Brothers suit. Ben Stein!
Just call me Ben, Mr. Stein, if you're nasty. And tonight, you can also call me that guy who's putting $5,000 of mine on the line and giving these three space invaders a chance to take it all away from me if they've got the cojones. Now, let's turn to the ballpark, Frank, to my Hebrew national, Jimmy Kimmel, and find out who these people are.
I like to think of myself as a hoppy. Our first contestant is Steve Faber, and Steve is an on-assignment writer for cruise liners. What is that? You go review them?
That's right. That's the world's greatest job.
Really?
Yeah.
Buffets and bad comedians 365 days a year?
And all that food.
And did they give you that free martini sweater, too?
No, I got this as a present.
Yeah?
I asked for a
And
dry
they forced-
martini, and this wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
All right, well, that's lovely, Steve. Hope Anderson is our second contestant. She's a freelance writer who grew up in Japan but moved back to America when Godzilla crushed her home.
My God. Were you anywhere near the home when this
No.
No. Hope, what kind of stuff do you write freelance?
I do copywriting and fiction and everything but porn so far, but you never know.
Well, perhaps we'll work on a scene after the show. And William Jefferson is a clerical worker, is that correct?
Yeah, secretary, but nobody likes that term anymore, so what the hell?
Also is an avid Donna Summer and Barbara Streisand fan, which would mean that you're gay, right?
Yeah.
Well, you really got the resume.
And Jimmy, since you brought that up, if you want to work on a scene after the show, I won't mind.
Thanks, Bill, but I'll be in the safe with this firmly locked.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Contestants, by the way, William, you're going to have to get in line. Jimmy is a very popular girl.
Yeah.
Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in prison on this show. All right, they are. Nobody move. This plane is going to Cuba Gooding Jr. Bunion rings. My kosher pool needs a new gefilte. Come back to where you once belonged. And I hear the bathrooms in Vegas are big enough for craps.
All right, contestants, in the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. And every time you manage to answer a question correctly, you win money and I lose it. Now we're going to start with William. Please pick a topic.
We're going to start with Nobody Move. This plane is going to Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, wow. You are gay.
Is there a problem with that?
No.
$50 question. Cuba Gooding Jr. received an Academy Award for his role in what 1996 film? Hope.
Jerry Maguire.
Right on. Now, since you got that one right, this follow-up question is for $50. Sometimes called the Antilles, what archipelago that includes Cuba extends in a wide arc from Florida to Venezuela?
Don't know.
Steve or William? Judge, may I accept his answer? Go ahead.
The Caribbean islands.
No, sir. No, it is either the West Indies or sometimes various brands of Antilles.
You think the guy who's on cruise ships all the time
Well,
will know the answer to that question.
Jimmy, cruise has more than one meaning.
Okay, Steve, not William. Our next category is wigs you won't find on Burt Reynolds. And Hope, you get to pick again.
I'd like humpback to where you once belonged.
$150 questions. Now, this is a tough one. In polar regions, what shrimp-like crustacean is the principal food of humpback whales? Steve.
Krill.
Whoa, right on.
Here's a quiz
That is
question.
one of the hardest questions I've ever asked for the first round. Good for you. $50 follow-up. Humpback whales do not possess teeth. Name the fringed plates of whalebone they use to strain their food.
Baleen.
Wow, this man knows his whales.
Man, the guy lives on a freaking boat. I would hope he'd know his whales.
Well, I'm impressed.
Our next category is a new leash on life. And Steve, you get to choose.
I will try a new leash on life.
$150 question. Bedlington, Patterdale, and Welsh are all names for what breed of dog? Okay, Steve.
Terriers.
Very good, Steve. Very good. Now, $50 follow-up. What is the name of RCA's original famous dog featured in its logo?
Victor.
No. William.
Nipper.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Right on. Now, before I lose any more cash, it's time to take a break. We'll be back to see how much more money these krills can take away from me right after a break. Ben Stein's money. I was just eating some potato chips. God, those things are good. Right now, Steve is in the lead with $350 of my money. The other two are tied neck and neck. Jimmy, what's our new category?
Endorsing potato chips.
Well, there is no such thing as a brand.
I have a thorax from chopping wood. I like that you just like them. William, you had the last correct answer, so you get to pick first.
Next one, I hear the bathrooms in Vegas are big enough for craps.
$100 question. Waiting to see. The ball just came sailing over the plate and he let it fly. $100 question. When it opened in Las Vegas in 1993, what $1 billion hotel built itself as the world's largest? William.
MGM Grand.
Very good, very good. $50 follow-up. Opened in 1997, what Las Vegas hotel and casino features a giant replica of the Statue of Liberty?
New York hotel.
More specific, I think. Steve.
New York, New York.
Very good, very good.
I bet you know which one Siegfried and Roy are at, though, William.
No, I can't stand them, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a shock.
Too pretty for my taste.
Our next category is thanks. Politicians who put the idiot in idiot box. And Steve, you get to pick.
I have a thorax from chopping wood.
Hell.
$150. $150 question. What partition of muscle and connective tissue separates your thorax from your abdomen? Steve.
Diaphragm.
Very good, very good. $50 follow-up. In humans, the thoracic cavity is home to what organs?
The heart and lungs.
Very good, very good.
We have less than 2 minutes left in this round. Our next category is the sound of slow hand Clapton. Steve, you get to choose.
I can't leave the stage without going for my kosher pool needs a new gefilte.
$100 question. According to strict Jewish dietary laws, kosher animals are those that chew their cud and have what type of hooves? William.
Cloven.
Very good, very good. $50 follow-up. For a kosher meal, products from what food group must not be cooked or eaten with meat or poultry?
Dairy.
Very good, very good.
All righty. New category. Oh, wouldn't it be rubberly? William?
Politicians who put the idiot in idiot box.
$50 question. After unmarried TV character Murphy Brown gave birth, what elected official launched a nationwide debate over family values in 1992? Steve.
Oh, God.
The krill.
William.
Dan Quayle.
Very good. He's iron nerves, iron nerves. $50 follow-up. What state elected Dan Quayle to the U.S. Senate in 1980?
Oy.
Are you Jewish?
I'm a Barbra Streisand fan.
Steve?
Indiana.
Very good, very good.
Steve comes up with a krill. He couldn't get Dan Quayle. I don't know. All right, congratulations, Steve. That's the end of the first round, and you've got $650 of Ben's money. William, you've taken $350 away from Ben. And that means there's no hope anymore.
Hope
I know.
What
What
I have
happened?
always wanted to know someone with the wonderful name Hope Anderson. I'm not quite sure why you walked away from that. Maybe you could walk back there.
Okay.
Hope, you have the absolutely cutest name, face, eyes, and everything of anyone in the world.
What
but
else?
you're low scorer, so you have to leave and give me back your $50. I'm not quite sure why you walked towards me, but I'm grateful. Now, when we come back, these two survivors are going to try to get deeper into my wallet, and I'm going to defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. It's going to be violence.
Time to find out if Ben is as smart as he thinks he is as we play more of Win Ben Stein's Money.
Welcome back. As this round begins, Steve, the travel writer, has $650 of my money. William has $350 of my money, and he's a very polite gentleman. And I have a mere $4,000 remaining of my original $5,000 stake, which I'm now going to defend by becoming a common contestant.
From this point forward, Ben has no advanced knowledge of any of the questions that'll be asked. Isn't that right, Ben?
That's exactly right, Jimbo. And it's also true, factual, but by no means ethically correct, that oh my God, that questions in this round have risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same, but thankfully none of my money is taken away.
And whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it be cruise director Stevie McCoy or William, my new boyfriend, goes on to play against Ben one-on-one for $5,000. Let's check out our topics. They are Celtic records not involving Larry Bird, Nom That Tune, things denser than your teenager, I like the nightlife, I like the bookie, and Heidi Fleiss and her performing whorehound. Ben?
I'll take Heidi Fleiss and her performing whorehound.
Why doesn't that surprise
Oh,
me?
my God.
For $500, which is less than Ben spends, what is the common four-letter name to the Labiatae family of herbs, which includes sage, lavender, rosemary, and horehound? You guys are supposed to answer that. Mint is the answer.
Oh, mint.
Yeah, mint.
Mint.
The answer we were looking for, but you guys, none of you had it.
Well, we didn't know that answer.
So we just move on to our next category, which is, where the hell am I now?
I'll try Nom That Tune.
All right, for $400, in what village did the Viet Minh defeat the French, which led to the end of the First Indochina War in 1954? Ben?
Dien Bien Phu.
C. That is correct, yes. Ah, those foolish Oriental names. Our next category is, after the donut binge, no pants would fritter. And Ben gets to pick
I
again.
don't even get that one, but all right. I'll take, I like the nightlife, I like to bookie.
All right, for $200,
Ooh.
what unit of the police department is responsible for arresting bookies? Ben?
Vice.
How'd you know that, Ben? They arrest all the fun criminals. Our next category, a cushy date with a well-upholstered queen. And, Ben, care to pass that one? Pick that one for
Pass
William.
on that one. I'll try Celtic records not involving Larry Bird.
For $200, what famous Celtic illuminated manuscript of the four Gospels completed between the mid-8th and early 9th centuries now resides at Trinity College in Dublin? Steve?
The Doomsday Book.
No. The Book of Kells.
Oh, I've seen it, too, with my own eyes.
Oh, well, who hasn't
I'm
seen a
very
wonderful
stupid
illustration?
today.
Our next category is Ben Stein doesn't make mistakes.
Yes, he does.
Then again,
I'll
we have-
take that. I make nothing but mistakes.
All right, we have less than a
Mistakes.
minute left in the round for $200. What word indicates that an apparent error is part of quoted material and is not an editorial mistake? William.
Sick.
Sick
Oh,
is right,
very
William.
good. Very good.
Yes. Our new category, the million to one. And William.
I'm staying away from the one everybody thinks I'm going to pick. After the donut binge, no pants would fritter.
Oh, that one's not far off. For $300, from the French word for fritter, what word is used in New Orleans to describe a square powdered donut with no hole? Steve.
Beignet.
Beignet is
Whoa,
right.
whoa,
Like non-beignet, only less tragic.
Oh,
This round is
Oh,
over.
my gosh.
Congratulations, Steve. You won $950 of Ben Stein's money.
Wow.
And that means we're going to have to bid farewell to Fair William.
You're an excellent competitor, and we are sorry to see you go. You have really done a great job here today, but he was just a little quicker than you. Your history, I'm afraid, although you may be someone else's future. Since you're leaving, I get to take your money and add it back to my total. Now we've reached the final financial choice. You, Steve, may be within moments of winning all $5,000 of my money. That is if you're smarter, quicker, and luckier than I am. And I recommend you have one of those martinis before the next round. Stay in your seats. We'll be right back.
Right. Can win $5,000 of Ben Stein's money.
Congratulations, Steve. Now
Thank
we're
you.
down to just you against just me. So far, you've taken $950 away from me, and that is yours to keep no matter what happens. But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my cash that Jimmy is now willing to over for his safe. And all you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 test of knowledge. Could you explain to the group, please, Jimmy?
I'm sorry I flirted with William, Ben. You know you're my #1 bitch.
I absolutely am not.
All right, you're at least #3. I'm going to ask Ben and Steve the same 10 questions. Steve, if you can answer more of them than the mighty Mr. Ben Stein, his $5,000 will be yours.
As always, I swear on all the members of the Jimmy Kimmel Gay Fan Club that I have no knowledge of the questions to be asked.
Steve, you can go first or second.
I'd like to go first.
All right, Steve. Gentlemen. Oh, yeah? Well, at least I have a fan club. Burn. All right. Steve, you
Yeah.
still in there?
Yes, I am.
You went through the closet and all those sweaters you own. That's the one you picked to wear on TV, huh?
I don't know if closet is a safe word on this show.
All right, Steve. You've got 60 seconds. Settle down in there. 10 questions. Let's begin. What's the name of the small glass used to measure 1.5 ounces of alcohol?
Jigger.
Yes. What medical specialty deals with the function, structure, and diseases of the skin?
Pass.
Mount Hood is the highest point in what state?
Oregon.
Yes. Who wrote the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Tally's Folly?
Pass.
According to the Mother Goose rhyme, what day's child is full of woe?
Wednesday, Charles.
Yes. Who was elected president of the Teamsters in 1991?
Fitzsimmons.
No. Which event in horse racing's Triple Crown is run in New York?
Belmont.
Yeah. Oh, yes. What 11th U.S. president was elected on the campaign slogan 54-40 or fight?
Don't know.
What cosmetics king was the original creator of pancake makeup?
Factor. Max Factor.
Yes. On the New York Stock Exchange, what company's ticker symbol is F?
Don't know.
Want to give it a shot?
Fritos.
Funny shot, but not the one. You got 5. It's the Ford Motor Company. James K. Polk was 54-40 or fight. Ron Carey, president of the Teamsters. Lanford Wilson wrote Tally's Folly. And dermatology is the disease of the skin study. And now, Benny,
Jimmy?
it's time for you to come out of the closet. Are you ready? The number you have to beat is 5.
I shall do my best.
60 seconds. Let's begin. What's the name of the small glass used to measure 1.5 ounces of alcohol?
A jigger.
Yes. What medical specialty deals with the function, structure, and diseases of the skin?
Dermatology.
Yes. Mount Hood is the highest point in what state?
Washington.
No. Who wrote the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Tally's Folly?
Heller.
No. According to the Mother Goose rhyme, what day's child is full of woe?
Tuesdays.
No. Who was elected president of the Teamsters in 1991?
Hoffa.
No. Which event in horse racing's Triple Crown is run in New York?
Preakness.
No. What 11th U.S. president was elected on the campaign slogan 54-40 or fight?
Harrison.
No. What cosmetics king was the original creator of pancake makeup?
Max Factor.
Yes. On the New York Stock Exchange, what company's ticker symbol is F?
Ford.
Ford is right, but Ben Stein, you did not get enough.
Wow.
Only 4. You're the winner. Took the sweater off, Steve. Final score, 5-4.
Wow, Steve.
Steve, I guess you need it fairly badly. Congratulations, Steve. I bow to your superior knowledge. I'm humbled. I hate you. Get the hell out of here. You've done enough damage. Now, this proves it can be done. And therefore, I challenge all of you out there to write, call, or email to futility.com in the hope, infinitesimal as it might be, that fate might repeat. And on some distant planet, you might win Ben Stein's money.